Hello my friends, Takuya here, and welcome back to a Hearts of Iron 4 video. Yes, my friends, I know it has been several days since I've actually released a video here, and I apologize for that. I had an entire video that was dedicated to Norway, but I was unable to make that due to the fact that the path that I chose ends up being, well, it's riddled with bugs that completely breaks the game, and not in the good way that I like. So while we wait for the magical men over at Paradox to go ahead and fix that, we're gonna do something very different. Because my friends, there is one nation among all the Nordic countries that we've yet to play. Iceland. Yes, Iceland, 1936, the nation of fish and ice, and a controversial monarch. Yes, Iceland is the very famous figure of World War II that fucked off as soon as Denmark was invaded, and subsequently fell within 6 hours. And now here we are, hoping to turn things around. Iron Man mode, historical AI on. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Now you may wonder, why am I showing off Iceland today? Iceland with its very fancy focus tree, of which only some things are actually decent in here. Well, the answer is because everyone when playing Iceland in the new DLC seems to really like going down the fascist path because Vikings. Yeah, of course. Of course, the Swedish people would focus on a path that creates Vikings, yes. There's even an option down here to go and claim Finland. Oh, that's hilarious. But no, even though that is a very fun path, that is not what we are going to be doing here today. No, we're going down the opposite side for a fun old time in communism, which allows us to tear the British Empire from the inside out. Now, why am I showing off this particular path today? Well, because I freaking hate it. As you all can tell, we have Iron Man on, and we simultaneously have historical AI on, and to be honest, if you're going to be doing this path in Iceland, you probably shouldn't do that with historical AI on, because it's a massive pain in the ass, and I'm going to show you why. First things first for communism, that means we need to get rid of the man in charge, not our king. The Kingdom of Iceland, such nonsense. Iceland does not need a king, and certainly not a Danish one. It's time to start building support among the Icelanders for a total break from the past, as we make a stride towards the future, in which everyone is probably going to die. Research-wise, we have this horrible effect on us called the Icelandic economy, which is going to reduce our construction, research, factory output, and everything, because apparently fish make terrible test tubes, I guess? And we have a grand total of 2 research slots, which means that from the beginning, we're going to need to do research and industry, because we don't even have any factories that we're actually able to use, either military or industry-wise. In fact, the only thing we have is a single dockyard. And yeah, from the beginning, my friends, we're not even doing economics in order to build ourselves up. We're doing politics. Smart idea. Well, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this thing as we show why the communist path of Iceland is simultaneously very broken and also completely and utterly stupid. There is not our king done, which means that is going to present us with 2 options, though we can actually continue down both sides in here. We can either expand the industrial base or anti-capitalist propaganda, and what we're going to do is anti-capitalist propaganda first, because this one is going to give us a guy that allows us to boost our research by that at least a little bit of 5%, and simultaneously start boosting communism within the country. Interestingly enough, the way that it works with Iceland is that depending upon what paths that you choose as you build up support for either side, you can go for state visits and actually get you more bonuses when it comes to military things by siding with the Germans, or international relations and going over with the communists. But hey, both of them are going to put us on civilian economy at least. Actually, no, the fascist one doesn't do that. Well, that sucks, because we're currently on isolation. Please nerf Iceland. Too strong. Too strong. There, with anti-capitalist propaganda done, that means we can go down here and start boosting communism and slightly get our research back. Marxist philosopher, that at least is going to give us more political power, more communism support, but I can't actually spend my political power on anything here within my country, so that sucks. Simultaneously, even though I would want to go down and you think, oh, a travel enthusiast, this is quite nice. Boost my aircraft research speed, pretty good. Send volunteer attention limit, pretty nice as well. Except none of this matters because I don't have anything that I can do. I don't have an economy that I can spend to get this stuff where it matters. And also progressive doctor, weekly manpower plus 100, awesome. But I don't want the ideology drift defense. That sucks. No, instead we expand the industrial base and just keep on boosting the people, all 7 of them within Iceland. I'm just realizing now I have a grand total of 116,000 population, and with 1% of that means I don't have a military. I have 1,000 men at my disposal. Not even enough for 1 unit. And since we're not really going to be doing much the rest of the game in here, concentrated industry, boost up our production as much as possible, because I can't do anything, and also it's not like anyone is really going to be able to attack me. Oh, and get this, we start with 1 chief of army. Oh, did I say chief of army? Oh, no. That same guy is also the chief of the Navy. He's also the chief of the Air Force. You get to decide precisely where your commander is going to go for what it is that you want to boost yourself off on Iceland, because if I wanted to focus on both an army and an air force, congrats, I don't have a person I can use for that. Lovely. And then July 25th, 1936. Are you kidding me? This is an event. For anyone who has played Europa Universalis 4, when a comet appears out of the sky, it's an omen. People stopped buying the Icelandic fish, which means that the end is nigh as the economy gets worse. I do love that there was a reference to EU4. I hate what the reference was. Expand the industrial base is done. Military staff, we can get an army drill specialist. Increase by 0.2 army experience per day. Great. And now the next step on here is that we can rally the workers of Reykjavik. There are going to be so many people that are making fun of me in the comment section for how I'm trying to pronounce this, but it's okay because I have more subscribers than the entire population of Iceland. You can't do shit. Simultaneously, we have some construction. Let's go ahead and spend our one factory to start boosting things up then. And because I have all this political power and I can't spend it on anything, might as well boost stability because, you know, it's really easy to be stable when you have all like 6 people in an area that aren't stressed because of lack of space, just lack of food and industry and basically any other kind of good that they would need to live. All right, but the workers rallied. That means can I do No, I cannot. I don't have more than 20% support for communism. That's going to take a little bit more time. All right, well, next step on here. General strike, which is going to start burning my country to the ground. Great! Let's show the world in general, and our vile Danish king in particular, that the workers of Iceland stand strong and united. All 12 of us. A big strike that will stop all industrial work as well as all shipping to and from Iceland should really hurt the puppet government and show people where the power really lies. Are we going to stop shipping them fish? I don't think they're going to be all that concerned, to be honest. Election, fascist, and why am I getting a fascist event? I'm into communism. I'm supporting communism. Why the fuck? What? This is a bug. This has got to be a bug. Why? A broad coalition of democratic parties is preferable, which will hurt my you know what? No. Rather than the communists. Yeah. Which is still just going to reduce overall democracy. Funny thing is, I wasn't even trying to go down fascism, but if I wanted to right now, I could actually do fascism. Gee, thanks, but no. Instead, we're going to do mineral prospecting here and actually provide ourselves at least some resources. Because in theory, there should be natural resources hidden in the mountains. And by trying to uncover these, we could provide an alternate to fishing and agriculture as the main industry of Iceland. One can only hope. But without the effects of general strikes, that means we now have dissent from the working class, which is going to hurt my stability and increase communism, which is finally about to finish. All right, concentrated industry and whatnot is done over here. That means construction and also more industry. From the single canning factory of tuna, we will conquer the world. But either way, with mineral prospecting done, that means we can finally go over here and... Oh, wait, no, I can't break with the crap. Okay, international relations. We'll get you then. As for whatever reason, I didn't get the communist event. I got the fascist event because that makes total sense. All right, but with international relations, that's done, which is great. And I'm on civilian economy, able to go partial mode as soon as I get some actual freaking war support here. I can't break with the crown because I got the wrong event. And so that means my stability is going to continue to plummet weekly. Fantastic. I love this game so far. Now instead, while we wait for all that to boost, let's bank on the future by letting people invest in all of our fish farms. Truly wonderful. Simultaneously, I have no resources like whatsoever. You know what? Free trade. Let's just go free trade. Boost our research as much as we possibly can. It's not like it matters for me anyway. But with banking on the future done, that means, hey, guess what? We have our first ever factory to produce some guns. And with guns, that means we need oil. Yay, Middle East. This is honestly probably going to be like the best thing that we can possibly do because we can't use oil for anything. So the more oil that we potentially get, the more that we will be able to trade away for some basic factories to do anything with. With offshore drilling done, that means I can go down here and oh, look, I can't even drill for oil yet because I haven't done excavation too. And I also probably don't have the civilian factories to be, no, wait, I do have the civilian factories to use. Great. That's something at least. And so before I figure out how to do oil, we need to figure out how electricity works first. But hey, do we finally have it? Well, I think we finally have enough. Okay, yeah. Our stability has only dropped to a grand 17%. This shouldn't have happened. I did a test of this once before, man. This screwed me over by giving me the fascist event. That is some bullshit, I'll tell you much. So yeah, let's break with the crown then. Because clearly... leaving is bringing me so much peace and stability. Yay, Denmark accepts Icelandic independence. We are finally free. Denmark could only accept a minor protest. With a grand total of 31% stability. That's great. Well, now we got two options: to embrace the workers' revolution or state corporatism, which even after all of this, I could still go for fascism. But no, we're going communism, baby. The support from the workers made this change possible, along with copious amounts of instability. It is therefore only natural that the syndicates, workers, and unions should get a leading position in the new state. The leaders of the workers' revolution can guide the country to new heights and bring us to progress far greater than any monarch ever could. Or if that height is 6 feet under, that's probably where we are. And hey, with the workers' revolution, that means we can do state-owned industry and actually get ourselves some civilian factories, which are nice. Yes, and more importantly, we can go from civilian to partial mobilization in 1938, which is going to give us five factories that we can work with. I'm loving this so far. With state-owned industry, we can do transformation of nature as we utilize the beautiful hot springs of Iceland to bathe the people of all their... I don't know where it is that I'm going with this. Iceland is basically going to use all of its natural resources to transform the world into its beautiful energy thing. Well, we're going to do that, and then after that, international research community, so we can actually create a research community with Paraguay, and that's it. Just Paraguay and Iceland. Fantastic. Well, at least now we can drill for offshore oil with Excavation 2 done, which means we're going to use our civilian factories to do that, and potentially add some oil into our land, which we'll then trade away to desperately try to do other shit. Yeah, you know, it's funny. We got a revolutionary educator as our leader here, right? He is also simultaneously an advisor, so that means we're getting a grand total of plus 15% research from the guy. Which is, hey, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I'll take that, because I'll need all the research that I can get at this point. Oh, and how can I forget? We flipped communists, so that means the most valuable resource of all that we need: manpower. Yeah, I forgot. We have a sweet looking new flag, and once we have that, we can also simultaneously get a progressive doctor, so weekly manpower plus 100, which means that our recruitable population is going to go up by a grand total of 600 per week for manpower, which is actually fairly decent, but I'm gonna need that here in the future. Okay, with international research community done, that means international brigades. With international brigades, that means I can send volunteers. None of them that I currently, I don't have any volunteers to send. Beautiful gameplay. Let's just now figure out how to use artillery. Now see, here's the interesting thing that's going to happen. Every single time that we go to drill for oil, there's an increasing chance that we are going to run out of oil and no more is going to produce. If we get the +8 oil, then that means that we're not going to be able to hit this thing again, and we're not going to have any more oil that we can trade away. So for now, we just can hit this, and possibly, I mean, I've seen me being able to hit this like 4 or 5 times with no problems, and I've also lost it on like the second time with a 5% chance. So you know what? Keep on drilling. But with international brigades done, that means finally, we can infiltrate the British Isles, which is going to unlock decisions to start communist uprisings in Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. And that sounds amazing, along with creating ourselves an intelligence agency and giving us the bonuses of diplomatic training and localized training centers. That is beautiful. Those are amazing upgrades to be able to have. And I'm going to show you why this whole thing is trash. The revolutionary flame must be spread if it's not to be suffocated and subsequently extinguished. The obvious target for liberation are the oppressed workers of the British Isles. The Workers' Republic of Iceland shall aid the workers in their oppressed regions to rise up against the imperialist and capitalist overlords. Together we can make revolutionary ideals the reality of the common worker. Except no, that's not really gonna happen. I have one Icelandic expeditionary force. You wanna know what it made? It made me a grand total of an 8-with combat unit with 4,000 guys. This is trash. This is trash. I can't do. Why would you send this anywhere? Yes, there it is. Our intelligence agency, the Greg. Well, Greg, can I upgrade you at all? I actually can. I can get suicide pills and invisible ink and whatnot. That is going to be valuable, so let's go ahead and secure that. Also, at the same time, we need to start getting some spies that are recruited down here in Britain, so recruit in the United Kingdom. Excellent. And recruit international workers? No. We're going to upgrade you by teaching infiltration. Spreading our nets and integrating our economy more than others gives other opportunities as well by establishing contact with key people and companies all over the world. Iceland will be well positioned to extract all kinds of information. Yes, we will. But since we're going to have one slot here, I don't want all of this here. Manpower, research speed, I need this. And this is actually providing me civilian speed. You know what? The plus 100 manpower, I already have plus 500 because I'm communist. I don't need to do this. Instead, we're going to get the elusive gentleman for that +1 operative as well as reduced time for agency upgrades. That way, I'll at least have 2 spies to begin with, which is going to be very valuable. Not that it's going to actually do much. Oh yeah, International Brigades already provides 50 manpower a week. That's wonderful. Love that. And I get, I get a seducer Brit. Buddy, you going to offer me some tea with them pouty lips? Well, either way, we're going to use you and start building up an intel network over here in Glasgow. Just anything that we can do to increase this as much as possible. Possible. It's 1939, and we're just now starting to prepare our spy network. Now, my friends, I told you that this whole thing with uprisings was kind of trash, and I will explain here why. As you can see, I have my second operative here, which I am also going to use to get a seducer. Ooh, how lovely, Gunrun. How are you going to seduce me? You look like you're more likely to break my fingers. Well, either way, recruit you, slap you on here, and let's go over to decisions and take a look at this. Infiltrating the British Isles. The workers' revolution needs to be spread. The perfect starting point is the oppressed workers of the British Isles. So, in order to be able to do this, we have to put up, 15% for the CPGB, the Communist Party of Great Britain. Okay, well, increasing it to 15% doesn't seem like it would be that bad, right? Except it is. Let's just go ahead and start boosting ideology over here, if you will. Just see what happens. It's increasing by 0 per day. Why is that? Well, if we go and look, that's because the base is 0.1 and it's scaled to 1% because the British have a stupid amount of counterintelligence, plus national coverage is reduced, which will increase over time as our one agent here is increasing up, his coverage. But simultaneously, under British stoicism, their ideology drift defense is 50% along with, until December 21st, 1939, they have been boosting democracy this entire time. So nothing that I do communist-wise is going to affect them. Historical Britain is just not something that you can flip to another ideology. You really can't. So we're also going to have you build an intel network over time here and see what you can do. Yeah, the unfortunate reality is that we just need to spend our time building as much of a intel network across Britain as we can, while simultaneously continuously pouring in all resources to be able to go and upgrade our intelligence agency, because only then are we going to be able to get more spies that we're going to be able to use to put into Britain to spy. Besides that, communism can't do anything. We can't build anything up. We can only break down what others have built. Communism. So let's see, department is done. There is no reason for me to do any of this over here. So advanced technology if we were to go aircraft, but we're not really doing that. Heavy industry for more industry research bonuses, and also get myself some mills. That's all I really can do. Yes, invisible ink. That means I have another operative slot unlocked. Great. And can I get another thing here in Britain? No, we can't get a local still. Great. And with a third operative slot, I can get I guess another seducer for infiltration. Yes, actually that's pretty strong. Okay, well, now that we're still boosting up our intel network, which is going to take some time here to actually be able to get, now we can start boosting ideology, which still is going to be 0. I love it. I love not being able to do anything. And there goes the Germans after the Polish, and I am still not doing anything. Just increasing my spy network and continuing to increase my spy capabilities, because I am out of building slots in Iceland and cannot do anything else. Oh no, one of my agents gets captured. Well, I guess that means we're gonna have to pause the safety of what we were doing here, and one of these guys has to now go capture him, which is gonna use 200 of the few guns that I actually have. So great, let's just freaking do it, it's just gonna put me 60 odd days behind. Just no real problem here, no real problem, just that lovely stuff. My other agent gets captured. Well, we managed to save one of them, I think, or we're in the process of being about to, right? Gotta take it until the 26th of December. Wonderful. Well, in the meantime, improve relations with the Soviet Union, and then let's join the faction. Yeah, join the faction, which in turn means that I can become spy master and hopefully get more bonuses to be able to actually do things. Well, now that I'm in the faction with the Soviet Union, that means I can get another spy and hopefully rescue the other ones that I have. Did I manage to increase communism in Great Britain at all? I did, by a whopping 3% in half a year. Okay, all right. I rescued all of my spies, right? Now I can put them right back into Glasgow and start building up my stuff. Again, we need to build a network. Again. Now at least I can get Kim Philby over here, who is a double agent and an infiltrator. Ooh, okay. All right, that's actually pretty nice. Yes, I will take you and slap you to boost ideology. Also here for basically nothing. We got 4 spies, people. 4 spies. We have run out of oil. Okay, well, our offshore refineries have reported that no more oil can be found around the Workers' Republic of Iceland. They've run dry and expect that no more pockets of oil or gas will be found in the future, and the continuing operation would only be a waste of resources. Well, it is what it is. So that means I got 63 oil. You know, actually, it's a pretty decent amount, all things considered, but my luck has run out. So I'm able to export that, and actually, UK is buying a decent amount of my oil, which is pretty interesting. Okay, well, you know what? Keep doing that. Keep doing that, UK. I'm just gonna funnel that into building up my own spy agencies. Thank you. In fact, one of you should honestly also be on Boost Ideology, just because I want to be able to increase the growth of that a little bit per day. And then past that, well, I guess it's recruiting international work. I don't need any of this. I don't need any of this crap. The Armed Forces of Iceland. I guess. Sure. All right, we're working our way up, people. April 1940. 6%. We're barely gaining it. I'm like not getting anything. For spies. Oh my God, this sucks. All right, now we actually have the civilian factories, so psychological warfare, at least that's going to increase the amount that I'm going to produce. In fact, I probably should have gotten that earlier, but I kind of forgot that I didn't have that researched, which increases my growth by at least a good 25% for my Boost Ideology. So I'm going to put another one of you also on Boost Ideology. I may be losing some of my coverage, yes, but it's fine because I got 3 propagandists now working. Modernizing the coast. It gives me a 20% research bonus for infantry weapons. 20% bonus, that's it. 1. Oh no, another agent captured. Great. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to, you know, go save him, I guess. Two research bonuses for support technology. That's 20%. Why does Iceland get such weak bonuses? Why? I just want my great imperial power. I mean, communist power of Iceland. All right, and rescued. So back in we go, and we're at a whopping 13%. Hey, 13% communism for Britain. Lovely. Let's see. Support government professionalize the army. Yes. Division attack and defense plus 10 and 15%. Pretty nice. And now here, my friends, here. We finally have the option that we can incite an uprising in Scotland and Wales, Northern Ireland. We could do it. Here's the problem. We go and do this, and they're going to immediately join with the Axis, and then simultaneously, we don't get to do anything, really, except send them volunteers, potentially, which is fine, but they start out with no military forces whatsoever. At least it seems to be so. But I have to launch the strike here before, in June, the Germans go after the fucking Soviets. And then I don't want the Americans to get involved. You will never kill me alive. Have one. Wait, no. One of my spies just took a suicide pill. Oh, no, I lost one of my spies. Okay, well, looks like we gotta recruit another one then. Ooh, Kathleen Wright. Boost idea. Why could I not get you earlier? Really? You are a valuable little tool, dear friend. Still though, it's been over a year. 17%. It's barely inching up as it is. And another Asian captured. Wonderful. Another one captured. No. I can't. Please stop it. Stop capturing my people. There goes the continuation war and everything breaking out. Okay, I wasn't able to do it quite here. All right. Because unfortunately, every time my spies got captured, I wasn't able to really get a good amount built up here before everything went to shit. But you know what? As soon as these boys are trained up, you're dead, United Kingdom. We got to train you up just a little bit more. We only have 5 units, so we might as well make them as beefy as we possibly can before an agent of mine gets captured. Again! No, we can't risk the United States and everything joining in. You know what? We're hitting the buttons. Oh no, I forgot to hit the whole thing for Northern Ireland. Ah! Okay, all right. It's just Wales and everything else. I should have hit that. We're gonna wait for 50 more political power before I can do the other thing. And you know, I forgot to do that. I forgot to wait till I had 50 political power. All right. Admittedly, I screwed that up. But you know what? We're sending in the elite forces anyway. So now that they join the Axis, that means I can send my forces over here quick. I can't send an attaché. I don't have the political power to do so. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. There's the divisions. Hopefully the Axis can flood the front line with forces. And scream! Scream, my men! Rush the front line! Quick, send as many forces in here as you can. Yes, crush them. If we can wipe out enough British forces, this means that we'll be able to fight and call in Northern Ireland. Yes! Brexit! We got an achievement as Communist Ireland. Free Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. We did it. It's the true Brexit. I didn't even look to see that was an achievement, but apparently it is. It is. As Communist Iceland make Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland rise up against Britain. We did it. Whether or not it actually succeeds, well, that's besides the point. Quick, surround this unit in Sheffield. Let's go, let's go. Send them up, send them up. And that is a whole unit surrounded. Come on. Yes! Okay, we managed to cut off the entirety of the north here. Wonderful. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Come on, I don't care how many of you Icelandic lives I have to throw away. We're taking this. All right, let's go, let's go. Push, push, push. Can I take London itself? I might be able to take London itself. No, it's okay. It's okay. No! Whoa! No, 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 no. Did the Americans join the Allies? Did I miss that? Did I miss that? Or did they send volunteers? No! I couldn't end the war. America joined the Allies. Ah, okay. This might be a little bit of a problem. All right, just move up, aid the Germans with whatever attacks they need, and I can't break through. Great. The Americans are now flooding the line with troops. My master plan might have not been so masterful. And now I'm stuck. Since they're not going to build any more infrastructure, this might be a little bit of a problem. How's the war going over here? Well, the Germans are actually pretty close to Moscow over there, and it's not like anyone can do anything over here because the British are currently getting eaten, or not exactly. I can't do anything over here. Come on, come on. There we go. Drive them out. Yes, getting some kills. Did I break? Nope, still not able to break through. Maybe I should have invested in some mountaineers, but it's not like I had the special forces to be able to do anything anyway. Wait, when did Northern Ireland disappear? Oh my God, there's so many divisions. How do you have so many divisions? You can't exactly do much over here versus the Soviets when you're just focused on frickin' Germany. There we go. Yes, yes, we're taking Northern Scotland. The Highlands are ours, baby. Scapa Flow Falls. All of the North belongs to us. Yes, Scotland is finally free under some frickin' commies. Oh, and I just realized, because I took out England, that simultaneously means that England is not actually going to be able to go after and attack Italy because they'll have no troops. So Italy is going to be a viable thing in World War II. That sounds so weird to say. They can't break through. Guys, I've been sitting here for years. They're not moving. They're not moving. They're not moving. 1943. Nothing really changes. They're outside of Moscow. All right, the Germans have no equipment. The Americans have flooded the front line. There's nothing I can do. Oh wait, they're attacking me. Oh, they're attacking me now. Oh, they're actually moving to try and push us back. Oh no, the American cavalry is here, and there's nothing I can do about it. Moscow falls, which means the Soviet Union is also still not close to falling. It's gonna have to fight way further than that in order for anything to happen. Oh, doggy, we are being pushed back. All right, take the south again. Come on, it's a back and forth brawl. We managed to hold against the great British-American push. And it actually looks like England burned through a lot of their equipment, and they don't really have a chance to get more since the rest of their country is under occupation. Oh, yes, push. Come on. No, Turkey, don't join the Allies. Come on. We're pushing London itself. London Bridge is falling down. Yes, the fall of London. What do you mean German troops? It's Icelandic troops, baby. Whoa, wait, did they just lose that? They lost access to all supply. I did it. Yes. Oh my God, I did it. Quick, push them into the sea. Yes. Wipe them out. Dover fall. And England capitulates. Yes. I did it. I help Germany to free Wales and Scotland and Northern Ireland. Well, this is a bit of a hollow victory, I guess. So as communist Iceland, you join with the Soviets to not help the Soviets, but instead cause an uprising in Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales, which then subsequently joins the Axis, causing England to fall. Not gonna lie, 1944, I didn't actually anticipate that we were going to be able to do that, but you know what? We did, and we earned ourselves an achievement. Brexit. That's some pretty nice stuff, you know? That's how you earn Brexit, everybody, by creating super strong Icelandic units that you can't really use for anything else. Maybe I should have gone with tanks, but to be honest, I had such a weak industry, I couldn't do anything anyway. Maybe I should have made bricks? Yeah, bricks probably would have been way better for my infantry. Yeah, that could have been useful. Well, either way, I think that is the end of things today because I don't think Iceland can do anything further. Yeah, there's no point in me doing anything else, but communist revolutionary Iceland destabilizes the world, and it's honestly such a shitty path. I really wish that it had more stuff besides just destabilize Britain, because you don't even get them as puppets. If you got them as puppets so you could also attack, that would be great, but you don't. It just releases them in a war, causing them to automatically join Axis if you are already in the historical World War II. And I think that that's kind of dumb. So it's a path that I really only see being viable when you do alternate history. But hey, we got Brexit, so it doesn't matter. Thank you everyone for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Have a good rest of your day, everyone.